See, I get confused with regions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I have terrible sense of direction. But I'm pretty sure Florida.
Okay, somewhere within the vicinity of
Orlando,
this giant
Florida.
state.
So that would be CFL.
Gotcha. All right, so we're going to jump right into it here on FD. Morpheus going ahead and setting up with the metal blades, getting this constant pressure in his face. Now, to my knowledge, MWA does not have a consistent Mega Man player for Zephyr to have this matchup experience with. So this could prove a little bit difficult given, you know, the proliferancy we see of Clouds on a national basis and even a regional basis. So maybe the matchup inexperience is going to cause a little bit of trouble here. We see a quick start as well, already 83-13.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like it's a hard time for Cloud.
It's just so difficult just getting past the pellets sometimes. Like, once you get in, you're in, but if you can't break that initial wall, it's a very difficult time. He's lucky that wasn't a glide toss there. Mega Man's glide toss, one of the best ones in the game, so he's able to move and get that little extra boost of movement every time he tosses the metal blade. Goes for the back air there. Ooh, good pressure with these up airs. Smart for Zephyr not to jump out.
Oh, but he has to be careful now.
Yeah, this is where things get a little dicey. Mega Man's up B, not the greatest, but Zephyr does drop that edge guard, and then back into neutral we go. Double jumps over that. Oh, and that back air is going to be enough to do it. Metal blade to back air, 153. Morpheus with a huge lead right now.
And the thing with Morpheus, like you said, he is just creating such a huge wall. It's so hard for Cloud to get in, and his spacing is really well as well.
Yeah, you stay just outside of the length of that sword, too, and it's just so hard. You know, I mean, Mega Man, honestly, it's only been kind of recently that we're oh, this is bad. Okay, does Magna hand back. Morpheus was not in position to drop the hard knuckle.
I was afraid he was going to dare.
Yeah, dare back air would have sealed that stock instantaneously. But yeah, so it's kind of recently that Mega Man's starting to come out as a meta Cloud counter pick-esque. You know, one of the few characters that can do well enough against Cloud to cause him some problems. You know, it's a small company of characters that can cause him trouble. But Morpheus is causing him all sorts of trouble right now, already lapping him in percents on this first stock.
He is, and every time Cloud is off stage, like right now, he has back air seals the deal on this match. But he just has amazing edge guard, and as soon as Cloud tries to get back in, he tries immediately to get that aerial pressure.
Yeah, it's been really interesting to watch throughout Game 1. A lot of the times that Mega Man's will play almost this retreating playstyle where you see the pellets come out as he starts working his way backwards. And that can work out in the favor of the opponent as well, because eventually you're going to corner yourself. But but every time he's done it, he's able to get back out and put himself in an advantageous state even when he's on the back foot. So it's been really good for him to just keep that constant pressure, even that retreating pressure that have seen so far. And this would make, this is going to be singles losers finals to make it out. That would make 3 Mega Mans in top 48. Because you have MVG Scat, you have Ukami, and now you would have Morpheus.
That'll be pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Right now we're on Battlefield here, and this is actually a pretty good pick for Cloud. He's able to transverse on the platforms, and he can avoid that insane wall from Game 1.
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of time better getting in. I'm not surprised to see the triplats here. I can almost guarantee you that Lilat was banned, and so instead we have this. It's kind of this damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a little difficult with the current stage pick meta about, you know, what to really ban against Cloud, because you really don't want to get him to go to Lilat, and you don't want to go to the triplats either, but you kind of have to just pick one that you feel most comfortable with. It's going a lot better right now for Zephyr than we saw Game 1. Only a slight deficit at currently 11%, but this is easily made back up, and he has limit waiting.
And he really wants to use it, but Morpheus is creating that wall, saying, do you really want to use this on me, Zephyr?
Ooh, gets the get up attack, shield stab. Blanking out there for a second. Ooh, but that's going to be not enough still. Wow. Good DI. Thanks Battlefield Blast Zones. Reads the roll in with the up smash and almost has a full charge of limit back too. And now Zephyr's starting to move. It's imperative that he takes his stock as quickly as possible. Whiffs the grab just outside of the range.
And Zephyr did get the roll read, but missed the timing.
Only initial hits a back air, but into the down air. Not even the spike box, just the pure power at that percent. Mega Man at almost full rage, just a percent away.
All right, Zephyr here definitely needs to take that stock off because Mega Man 1% away, like you said, from full rage, that could be a pretty bad time for him, especially if he keeps up a good wall.
Yeah, Mega Man doesn't really, I mean, all characters clearly benefit from rage. Mega Man probably one of the least expecting of the cast. But regardless of that, I mean, the fact that you're able to live this long, you know, it starts to mentally wear on your opponent. Like, how long does it, how much effort do I have to put in to take you out?
Exactly.
Oof.
Wow.
And just the fair to the dome there. And immediately that chunky down air almost makes all this percent back, and he does with that hit of the fair. Morpheus now on the back foot, trying to work his way back into center.
Zephyr trying to go in for the up air pressure, but it seems that Morpheus is actually having a difficult time here now.
Yeah, Zephyr's doing a really fantastic job, and he kind of found his footing after game 1.
I think the platforms are really helping him a lot.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I mean, we'll most likely be seeing a game 3 after this unless Morpheus is able to close this gap pretty quickly. So I'm curious to see, you know, what the next stage will have to play on, and will he get that same advantage? Ooh, with a double up air, it's a good start to it. Once again, not jumping, very smart. That is your ticket to death from the top of the blast zone, jumping out of Mega Man's up air. He drops the metal blade.
Zephyr trying to find an opening for his limit.
Gets jumps in with the back air of the pellets, but it's not quite enough. 132 to 76 right now. Morpheus definitely doesn't want to overcommit to anything. He will die from the slightest touch. Another back air, but that's still not going to be enough. Double jumps into the roll, or excuse me, yeah, the rush coil. Gets the grab again, up throw just for a little bit of damage. That's really not a threat to kill at this point.
This is definitely a really pressured moment right now. I feel the intensity that's going on.
Yeah, we're looking at under 120 seconds left in this game too. 89 to 172. Full limit on deck. There's that movement I keep talking about. He faces away, but it still just manages to slide around so quickly.
Exactly, and it's really insane. Both players are trying to bait each other options, and Zephyr getting the read.
It's all it takes sometimes. You see someone commit to the roll and you just let it rip.
Exactly. All right, so which stage do you think?
I'm a little curious, honestly, because no matter where he goes, it's going to benefit. It's going to benefit Cloud. Just because in this current meta, like, there's pretty much no stage that doesn't benefit Cloud. I'd say maybe the best chance would be FD, but I doubt we'd see it. I'm pretty sure, game 1 went on FD, so you have modified DSR, so he's not going to be able to go to that. He's not going to go to Lilat, because that's probably Cloud's best stage right now.
Smashville?
Maybe Smashville. I honestly more likely see Town and City. But it remains to be seen. Right now he's taking that 30 seconds with Ukami, another Florida Mega Man. Made it out earlier in the day from winner's side. That was a very interesting pool. That was a pool featuring Mr. E and MVD.
Yes.
MVD had to come out from losers, and Ukami winning it over PK Kid. All right, looks like you were right. We're going to Smashville for the final game. One of these people will be sitting in the crowd for top 48, and one of these people will be behind the curtain. Who advances?
All right, and I think Smashville was chosen only because I don't think that Morpheus wanted to risk the tri-platform from Town City.
Definitely not. Definitely not. You don't want to give Cloud too much of an advantage.
Exactly, and Smashville, you know, it's that one platform going back and forth. I mean, Cloud can get some advantage, but more than not, it's a pretty neutral stage.
Ooh, this is bad. Has not been able to touch the stage in a while now. Morpheus has been all over him. Back throw, back off the stage right away. Zephyr does now reset to neutral though, and works on that limit charge again. We see it there. Double up air to the back air. Man, just racking up percents. Mega Man's going to have to come back. But Zephyr not really wanting to risk anything, despite the fact that Mega Man really doesn't have anything on his way up. Mega Man actually interesting enough, being one of the few characters that can actually act out of that up B. Just run up cross slash though, and that's sometimes all it takes. Let's go. Nike boys, just do it.
I mean, that's Cloud for you, holding on to limit, and he rips it when you least expect it.
And almost has a full bar again, only 63%. The tides have definitely turned right now. Zephyr is in firm control of his destiny.
Exactly. I think he figured out a way to compensate for the wall, because right now he's not even trying to challenge going through the wall. He's kind of forcing Morpheus to approach him instead.
That's the benefit of having a stock lead too. You can just kind of say, all right, we're gonna play my game, and we're gonna play my rules for the next 4.5 minutes.
Exactly.
Oh my God, the fair into the almost F smash. Morpheus escaping with his life thanks to that flame sword. God, I love watching Zephyr move. It's just so fascinating, like just the little micro movements it does, and that's going to be an immediate death. And
Drop
Zephyr,
down, reverse cross slash.
despite the fact that he caught hands game 1, kept his composure, kept his mind right, and Ginger Jesus advances in the top 48.
And the thing is that this is what happens when a player just evolves mid-match. And this is why I just love watching tournaments. It's amazing because you see these players just evolve, especially from game 1. You know, Cloud just getting destroyed by Mega Man. You know, that strong wall that happened.
Yeah,
game
it was
2.
really tough. Really
Exactly.
tough the entire time. And that's the benefit of that, you know, that wandering warrior, that stance that he has. You know, I talked about the fact